current life.
Jim Broadbent joining us live this morning. He's in New York City to talk more about the film, The Sense of an Ending. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
We're fantastic, Jim. I'm really loving the concept. I didn't have a chance to read the novel that came out back in a few years back, but
2011.
I love the concept of men or young boys kind of growing up, vowing to be friends for life, and then a traumatic event happens that forces this main character to kind of rethink everything that's happened in his life. Am I on the right path here?
Yeah, he's a retired divorced man, pleased with himself, quite smug. And then he gets his mysterious legacy from the mother of his first girlfriend, and a diary and £500, which is absolutely mind-blowing. He doesn't know what it's about. So the investigation into that is what unfolds, and it puts his life into turmoil, really.
Oh.
So it gives him an opportunity maybe to make amends of things that he had long since not thought about, that he'd pushed back, that he'd really repressed?
In the end, he tries to make amends, but he does quite a bit of damage on the way through. His opinion of himself as somebody who's got it all worked out is rather shattered by what he has to go through, and he learns some things about himself that he had forgotten. It's all about our unreliable histories that we tell ourselves about ourselves. We're not very reliable historians when it comes to ourselves.
That is very true.
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Jim, it seems like this might be a bit of a downer. Is there anything happy that happens at the end?
It's not a downer, no,
Okay,
I don't think so. I think it's an interesting, it's an investigation, really. Makes you think, I think.
So it's an investigation into his past, and an investigation into his own choices that he's made and how he's ended up where he is at now. I think it's so interesting because you say that it starts with him really being quite a successful man, and then things just start unraveling.
Yeah, and he realizes that he's been lying to himself, perhaps, you know, but the journey he makes and gets in touch with the first girlfriend, which is played by Charlotte Rampling, who's absolutely magnificent, and his daughter is played by Michelle Dockery, and she's, at the same time it's all going on, she's having a baby, and he's there for the birth and things. So there's an awful lot of complexities within the story, and there's some wonderful actors in it with me.
And you talk about lying to ourselves, something that we all do, not just from time to time, on a regular basis, and for years on end. Before we let you go, Jim, I need you to do me a favor. The next time you see the wonderful Charlotte Rampling, can you tell her that I'm still in love with her from her performance in the 1982 movie, The Verdict? She was so awesome in The Verdict when I was younger. I have not forgotten.
Ken still loves you, that's what I say, is it?
Yeah, yes.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah,
We have one more question from our co-anchor, Cody Stark.
Right.
Cody?
Jim, now I can derail this interview. Some news came out that you're going to be in Game of Thrones this next season. Can you give us any hint, any little tiny nugget about what you're going to be doing in Game of Thrones season 7? Just a nugget?
Absolutely not, no. I can't tell you anything about it at all. Except I had a great time. They're wonderful people, very exciting to be part of such an iconic, wonderful series.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it. I mean, I
That's
cannot
awesome.
wait.
I didn't know that was happening, Cody. Thank you. That's fantastic. Jim Broadbent, you are absolutely fantastic, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Please tell Charlotte that, yes, we still love her. Sense of an Ending.
I will do, yeah.
Is the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a fantastic week. Time now is 7:27.